thought for the day. Daring to set boundaries is about having the courage to love ourselves even when we risk disappointing others. Welcome to 7 Minutes for Yourself. I'm Christina Aina, and I'm so glad you've joined me for what I believe will be 7 of the most enriching minutes of your day. Let's take this time to reconnect with ourselves and improve our well-being. In today's episode of 7 Minutes for Yourself, we'll be exploring the art of maintaining loving relationships while setting healthy boundaries. Have a listen.
Do you have a hard time setting boundaries in your life or just saying no? Do you not have time for you or the things that are most important to you? Maybe you've set boundaries and didn't feel like they were really respected or honored. Or maybe you just felt awkward and weird for setting them because you weren't just in the flow. I get the boundaries can be super confusing, so I want to share with you some practical things, some scripts and tips that can support you in setting healthy boundaries so you have a full yes to your life and can really start honoring the things that are most important for you. So you can be loving and hold clear boundaries. I'll share with you a story to help illustrate how you can do this for yourself. I think examples are helpful to hear. So one of my mentors, Mary, runs a school, and apparently this man was yelling at her. You have to understand, Mary's not somebody you yell at. She literally is like Mother Mary, but with amazing style. She's in her 70s, she's elegant, wise, and really holds her own power in a quiet, loving, elegant way, but in a very clear, boundaried way as well. You don't mess with Mary, okay? So just picture this man is yelling at her, and she says, "I hear your feedback. What do I do with your energy?" Like, what? What an amazing demonstration of not getting thrown off her moral compass, not being out of an integrity and an alignment with love for her, which would have caused her to be off center. But she actually was able to meet him without engaging in the drama and taking the part that was helpful. Amazing experience in setting boundaries, right? If she had gone into defense, literally that's the moment that she would have entered the ring. It takes two people to fight. So he's yelling at her. She aikidoed the energy, stayed connected to her center, to love, and met him with presence, but didn't get affected by all his drama and energy. And so I want to share with you some examples for how you can speak your truth with love, because I think that's what most people want anyway. They are afraid of how people are going to see them, but they also want to be able to have examples and scripts. People usually just want to be met emotionally first. So this is one of the big keys to help setting boundaries and communicating it with love. Most people do it too late. They set boundaries when they're already irritated or agitated or caught up in some of the drama. And so what you want to do is make sure to mirror them emotionally. So if they're yelling at you, if this is the case, they're yelling at you, you want to mirror what you're seeing them emotionally. I really get that you're frustrated. It helps meet them and it drops the defense. You just mirror back emotionally, and then you can share your truth. And you can share your truth by saying, "Thank you, and not for now." Or "Thank you, and it's a no for me. I really love that you asked me to come, and I am not able to." Right? You can speak it with the energy of love, but if they are emotionally charged, you want to make sure that you meet them emotionally first, and then speak your no. And boundaries aren't always about saying no either. Every time you're saying no to one thing, you're saying yes to something else. And it could be just a yes to yourself and what's next and what's available for you that you don't even see yet in your life. Say you're somebody that gets in a lot of unnecessary meetings. One script that you can use is to say, "I would love to see you. I have a lot going on right now. Can you clarify the intention of the meeting?" This way, clarifying it will either make the meeting more focused and save you time. You can also find out if it's actually needing to be a meeting or if it can just be handled in email. Or if you are not the best person to address it once it's been clarified, you can let them know and you can save yourself some time not taking that meeting. But again, you clarify your care and your love for them, and then you share your clear no. Or let me find out more. Your boundaries are beautiful. They're necessary and they can change your life. These are just a few examples to help you get started. But again, the formula is more about sharing your deeper intention or your love for them, coming from the energy of love, and then speaking your truth. And if they're charged and they're upset, mirror them emotionally first. It'll help drop the defense so that you can actually meet them and have a constructive conversation while still honoring yourself. and your life is going to get a lot more simplified and like a more full body yes for you by setting them. And that's your job, so you can practice and start developing that muscle for yourself. Saying no isn't bad, and it's not selfish. It's actually the greatest gift that you can give people, your truth. And you want relationships built off of that. And some people are going to get it and some aren't, but they're going to get it or not get it whether you're pretending or being real. And so stay true to yourself. Develop support systems to help you start honoring and speaking it in an easy way so that you can develop more masterful ways of being in a confronting conversation, really holding your ground and your truth. There are going to be people that are upset with it, but again, they're going to be upset no matter what, and that's not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to stay true to you and to stay true to being loving if that's your intention. And one of the most powerful things that I've been practicing in my own life is just giving people full permission to be in whatever experience they are, whether it be of me or something else. To give them permission to be upset, to have whatever experience they have is liberating for me, and it's loving to them. I don't have to try to change them so that then I'm okay. I just reside in my okayness no matter what. That's integrity, that is honesty, and that is self-honoring. And so this is your life. I want to support you in starting to really make decisions and setting boundaries in ways that feel true for you. Guard your time and honor what's most important for you. Be willing to be honest with yourself and with others. This is your life, and you get to create it in whatever way feels good for you. And those people that you really love and that you want in your life are going to support that.
That concludes today's episode of 7 Minutes for Yourself. Please take a moment to rate and review the show on Apple Podcasts. Today and every day with your kiddo is a gift. Enjoy it. Thanks for tuning in.